Join us at Reparations Technical Institute and learn hatred for the white devil in a relaxed campus atmosphere where classes range from hatred for the white devil to advanced hatred for the white devil and volleyball.
Next.
Americans have weaponized our proximity to whiteness in order to murder black people. George Floyd.
Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Asians have used their proximity to white people to kill black people? What? Wow, this is amazing. Okay, and all right, let's go. Let's see what this argument is.
Floyd and Latasha Harlins should be here today, but they aren't because of our individual actions.
Ma'am, I ask this with all serious, all my joking and laughing aside, because I really do believe people who think like this are hilarious. But I'm asking in all seriousness, sweetheart, what did you, as an individual, do to contribute to Mr. Floyd and that other broad that you brought up to their ultimate demises? I mean, do you sell fentanyl? Is that it? Was that how you guys helped contribute? I mean, was it because I think a lot of fentanyl comes from China, right? So what was that it? Because outside of or do you work in one of those fentanyl shops, or one of those a coke lab or something like that, where the exact same brand that you produce got into George Floyd's system? I mean, how does that work?
Our collective inaction. We can't just blame white people.
Collective inaction. Oh my God. Yeah, Liz, I'd probably still stroke, okay? If we keep it in a buck, it's me, boys. It's me. I'd probably still stroke, okay? I ain't saying talking about making a wifey, but it is called the scent stick for a reason. So, sweetheart, what collective inaction? I have done videos, they are up on the channel from back when Andrew Yang was screaming for reparations, and you had a whole bunch of Chinese people, we gonna come get our check. When it comes down to individual actions, just be chill. That's all it really requires. But to sit here and say, oh yeah, we all need to feel guilty, we all need to feel bad for things that we literally had no control over. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Yeah, I'd like to think you're better than this. I don't know you at all. So thusly, yeah, you're probably not better than this. You just read a few things and just ran with it, as a lot of chicks do. But when you give it a little bit more thought, because that's the difference between the man brain, the masculine, and the female brain, the feminine, where you're going to continue to just stay on that hamster wheel. That circular logic will just continue to eat you up, and you always got to find a point. You always got to find a goal, right? And so to sit here and say, oh my goodness, because, my collective inaction, I don't get it, because I've seen plenty of Asians sitting there rocking with the whole with ADOS and reparations crowd, and so many different, the Wu-Tang Clan got drafted in the racial draft, if memory serves me correctly, to the Asians. The Wu-Tang Clan is Asian now, so I don't particularly see the inaction and how any of that could have solved any of these situations at all. It's just, I think you drank a little commie Kool-Aid, and it's just soaked up in you now, sweetie.
For pitting us against each other either, because the fact of the matter is that Asian cultures have a huge colorism problem and a huge
colorism. More of that critical theory bullshit. I'm telling y'all. Like all these terms, your colorisms, and like these things, all these things that they've made up in the past, 20, 30 years to really just chip away at to create more lanes of microaggressions and abuse. And oh my goodness, he looked at you weird, he looked at you sideways. Well, guess what? That's sexual assault. And the overall arching the overtaking of our collective culture by the feminine has just led us down this disastrous road where people who had literally nothing to do with any of these incidents that took place are now like, oh, well, I have to do something. Just Christ, lady, just go be happy. Go find a dude, let him blow a load in you, have a little family, and go about life. Because at the end of the day, I don't believe any of this shit makes anybody happy. I genuinely believe happiness is a false. I think it's a false goal. I think the goal should be contentment, and not contentment to a point of losing ambition, you know what I'm saying, of not having the will or drive to go after anything, but contentment when it comes to what you can control and what you can't. I believe that's really I believe that's a much more obtainable mindset to have, as opposed to, oh my goodness, I have to save the world and like nah, not really. You don't. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. I think she's all done. Here's only 2 more seconds.
Problem with black people.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't even know who that chick is. All right, so we'll leave it right here. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day, share it, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for a notification. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go into the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's with all the yellow guilt, huh? What's with all this yellow guilt? Cut it out. Just like, honestly, like the whole thing is, choosing, just, how do I put this? Like, if you are going to, the best thing you can do as an individual is just not treat people the way that you'd like to be treated. That's it. It's not that hard, okay? She's sitting here talking about colorism and all this other bullshit, made up jargon that's only designed to creep into the female brain and give her something else to be neurotic and concerned about. All right, so guys, come on, man, we're better than this. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. I think I went through all of that already. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.
Shh. Over the next 90 minutes, I'd like to show you that all your problems can be solved by my penis.